Hey traders, TG Watkins here. It is July 24th where I'm recording this, and remember I have a webinar tonight which we got lots to talk about there given today's action, but we have that at 5 o'clock Pacific, which is my time, so based on your time zone make sure you get the right one. Sign up for it's free. I'm just showing you guys what I'm seeing in the market. I do think that there are some big things happening. Obviously the market is down, but I'm still seeing some strength out there, and hopefully this pullback is actually going to pave the way for some more upside eventually. So as part of that, I just want to show you this real quick. This is what I posted this yesterday. So today's the 24th. This was the 23rd. Let me get you the one right here. You can see that this was in the morning. So before the market opened, this was my pre-market post to my subscribers. And basically, I was saying, the market is mostly sideways. If it continues to stay sideways and somewhat uninteresting, then I would lean towards the S&P being in the process of eroding the daily 21 and likely to move down in time. And that is, I mean, talk about timeliness. This is what we're seeing today, the very next day. And I said the trend has temporarily been disrupted. Okay, so we need to see where the market wants to go in the near term. And then later that day, again on the 23rd, a little bit later day, I said if price does not hold and price gets rejected by the hourly 50, then the market has more downside to it. So let's take a quick look at the market and see what that looks like. And if we look here at the S&P, you can see that yesterday when I was making that post, this was the concern I had right here. I'll draw a little bit right there. Price into the hourly 50, the Moxie indicator below zero, and I said, yeah, we're probably going to have more downside. Now, again, we never quite know how the day is going to go. I didn't know if this was going to take 2 days or 5 days or just 1 day, and there you go. And what it do? It headed directly for the daily 50. Now, at this point, this is kind of where we need to figure out, are we going to have more downside or what? I would imagine after a day like this and after hitting the daily 50, we are probably going to get a bounce of some sort. We don't necessarily have to, but that is something I'm leaning towards. And then we'll have to figure out, does that bounce actually, where does that go? Because we can see that we can have temporary support at the daily 50, and again, temporary support at the daily 50, or we can actually use it as some support and then resume from there. So I don't know. This was a pretty big downdraft. Basically, big tech is getting hit. But again, this is more of what I'm going to be talking about in my webinar tonight, because I do think, and it made sense as to why this is happening. I'll show you some levels. Basically, both the S&P and the NASDAQ came up, rang the bell, and I'll show you the bell that they came up and tapped. And then they're just selling off hard on that. As I said, still seeing some strength out there, which you guys might think is crazy, but I'm actually seeing some stuff. So I want to be able to talk about that. The other thing, let's get back over to here. I just want to show you guys that the life of a trader, being able to move around. I actually have my trading set up, so I'm at my wife's beach cabin out here, wife's family, and it is beautiful. Like, look at this morning sunrise that we had. The water was just absolutely glassy, and this is the kind of fun thing that when you get to travel around a little bit and still work, you get to wake up and just have this smack you right in the face and be like, all right, this is pretty nice. And then you guys can see here, this is my travel setup. I've got my 3 monitors. I added the one to the right. And yeah, this is where I'm going to be presenting from. It's kind of a nice place to be. The weather is beautiful, and it should make for a great webinar tonight. And you can even see the mouse pad that my buddy's a aviation pilot, photographer, and so he took a picture of us years ago when we were doing some formation flying and turned it into a mouse pad. So pretty happy to always have that one right there. Anyway, guys, really looking forward to seeing you tonight. As I said, we got a lot to talk about given the market action today and this week, and let's go forward on that, and I'll see you there. Looking forward to it, guys. Thanks again. Hey, TG here with Simpler Trading. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like or comment below. Also, make sure to subscribe and click that notification bell so you can stay up to date with my market analysis. Or you can join my free newsletter with the link in the description. Good trading, and I'll see you at the next video.